Lucas Sports was on 78 Sports TV YouTube page, and I was gonna give credit where credit's due. Shout out 78 Sports TV. If y'all listening, y'all make sure y'all subscribe over there, and shout out to all the brothers at the LDBC. But he made a video saying that Cruiz and Tankdavis will be potentially fighting next. Sorry, y'all can hear my dog growling and stuff. Now, Tank, who is currently undefeated, and let me get his. I think he's 25 and now. Let me get Tankdavis boxing record. Excuse me, Tankdavis is 29 and 0 with 27 KOs. Multiple time world champion, currently at 135, and was it Isaac Cruiz? What is Isaac record? I think he just only lost one fight, but let me just triple check, y'all. 25 years old, total fights. So he's 25 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw. And he's currently fighting at 135 pounds. So look like that they're going to most likely be fighting next. They fought in a previous bout where Tankdavis beat him in unanimous decision. This at the Staples Center. Crypto Formula of the Staples Center, December 5th, 2021. And since that fight, Tankdavis has fought Rolly Romero and Hector Garcia and Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia was his major pay-per-view. I know they did over a million buys. I might be wrong, y'all. Like, what, 1.5? But this fight is it something that the diehard fans want to see? Absolutely not. However, the casual fans will probably want to see it. Tankdavis, he's a pay-per-view star now. I mean, he showed that Floyd Mayweather, they have marketed him the right way to where he don't even need a belt, honestly. Tankdavis, he doesn't even have a major belt at 135. Hold on, y'all. Excuse me. I don't know why, y'all. Every time I make a video, these dogs get to cutting up. But Tankdavis, he hasn't done he doesn't even have a major belt at the 135 pounds. And people don't know. People don't care, honestly. People like me, I want to see Tankdavis fight. And I'm sure some of y'all want to see Tankdavis fight the Devin Haney's and the Shakur Stevensons. But honestly, y'all, this is boxing. They gonna let that fight marinate for at least another 1 to 2 years. Devin Haney's moved up to 140. I don't blame him. Shout out to him. He's supposed to be fighting Regis for the 140-pound WBC title. So shout out to them, but they not finna fight right now. Devin tried to make the fight happen. Mayweather Promotions, Al Heyman, they don't want that fight to happen right now. And the Supes, they don't want that to happen. And they just had a mega showdown. They gonna want this fight to marinate. I'm assuming at some point Tank's gonna move up to 140, and hopefully they can fight before Devin Haney moves up to 147. But while I disagree sometimes with Mayweather Promotions and just boxing in general, how things are being done, they marketed him into a star. We haven't seen some of the big fights that we want to see, but I mean, he's basically like a mini Mike Tyson. He's marketable. Next to Canelo, he's probably the biggest pay-per-view star. And if y'all think somebody bigger than him other than Canelo, y'all put it in the comments. But I'm not surprised if this fight happens next. I'm not surprised. I will be surprised if he fights Devin Haney, but that fight's not going to happen right now. Just like Floyd and Manny Pacquiao, they're going to milk this as long as they can just so they can generate the best revenue. They're gonna take the littlest risk with the highest reward at possible. They're not gonna fight Devin Haney. A lot of people don't like Devin Haney for whatever reason. I've been a fan of Devin Haney since he turned pro. And I think he was, 16 when he went pro? I think he's a special talent. But for whatever reason, people duck him. They don't like him. They say he's not a star. He's boring. But he just beat Vasil High-Tech Lomachenko. He's undisputed. He's, 24? Undisputed. And for those who don't know, WBC, WBA, IBF, and WBO title holder. And when he became undisputed, they said, "Oh, a belt don't mean nothing." And then don't get me started with the whole franchise title that WBC made up, and that's what I'm saying. They gotta clean up boxing. It's ridiculous. But I mean, it looked like that fight going to end up happening next. Or if he don't fight Cruiz next, he's going to still fight. He not finna fight no Devin Haney, no Shakur Stevenson. Honestly, I'm wondering what's next for Shakur. I mean, we'll have to wait and see. And like I said, Devin Haney, shout out to you, man. Go get that WBC title at 140. Even if people don't like him, they'll pay to watch him just because he's somehow the heel. But, I mean, that fight might happen one day, but it's definitely not going to happen at all no time soon. I'm just keeping it real with y'all over here at Lucas Sports. You know, I've been following boxing for a long time. Boxing's actually my favorite sport. And just like the Mike Tyson fights, when the Holyfield fight marinated for years. Now, Mike Tyson did go to jail, and the whole Manny Pacquiao fight, that marinated for years. Like, they're going to... It's not like the 80s where they're going to fight right now because everybody's afraid to take a loss. Ever since Floyd went undefeated, I mean, people are afraid to take losses because everybody know how the casual boxing fan is. They're so fickle. Look at Errol Spence. People didn't turn on Errol Spence. And I've even had people in some of these boxing groups, saying he was a bum, but how can a 3-time unified champion who was undefeated prior to fighting Terrence Crawford be a bum? You know, but that's just how the casual fans do. So, yeah, so we'll see. I mean, people, when Ryan Garcia got his head knocked off, people turned on him. So, you know, like I said, we'll see, but ain't none of these fights gonna happen right now. Ryan ain't finna fight none of these fighters. He ain't finna fight Devin Haney or Shakur. They just not. They gonna milk it for at least a couple more years. I'm gonna keep it real. But tell me what y'all think. What y'all think about the Tank Davis fight with him potentially fighting Cruiz next?